Stop scrolling. Before you enter 2026, listen carefully. Because if you start 2026 the same way you started every other year, you will end it the same way too. Same habits, same excuses, same regrets, just a new number on the calendar. This is not a hype video. This is not motivation to make you feel good for 5 minutes. This is a wake-up call. Because the way you start 2026 will decide who you become by the end of it. Most people don't actually start a new year. They just carry their old life into it. They promise change, but keep the same mindset. They set goals, but keep the same habits. They want results, but refuse discomfort. And then they wonder why nothing changes. But 2026 doesn't care about your past. It doesn't care how many times you failed. It doesn't care how late you feel. All it asks is one question. Who are you willing to become? Imagine this for a moment. It's December 31, 2026. You're sitting quietly, alone. You look back at the year, and for the first time in your life, you don't feel regret. You feel pride. Pride because you didn't quit. Pride because you stayed disciplined when it was hard. Pride because you became someone you respect. That version of you is possible, but only if you start 2026 differently. Not with motivation, not with excitement, but with truth. The truth is this: you don't need a perfect plan. You need a new identity. 2026 is not about doing more. It's about becoming different. If you walk into 2026 with the same thinking, the same routines, the same excuses, you'll get the same life. So before you ask, what do I want in 2026? Ask a better question. Who must I become to deserve the life I want? Because results don't change first. People do. If you want a better body, you must become someone who respects their health. If you want success, you must become someone who values discipline over comfort. If you want peace, confidence, and growth, you must become stronger than your emotions. And it starts with letting go. Let go of the version of you that keeps waiting for motivation. Let go of the version that says, "I'll start tomorrow." Let go of the version that knows what to do, but never does it. That version protected you once, but now it's holding you back. You cannot enter 2026 carrying the same excuses. Here is the first rule of starting 2026 right. Stop negotiating with yourself. Stop saying, "I'll start when I feel ready. I'll start when life gets easier. I'll start when motivation comes." You will never feel fully ready. Life will never slow down. Motivation will not magically appear. Action comes first. Confidence comes after. 2026 belongs to people who move even when they don't feel like it. Now, listen carefully. The biggest mistake people make at the start of a new year is trying to change everything at once. They wake up on January 1st and say, "I'll wake up early. I'll go to the gym. I'll study every day. I'll quit all bad habits. I'll change my whole life." And by mid-January, they're exhausted, overwhelmed, and back to zero. 2026 is not about intensity. It's about consistency. You don't need extreme discipline. You need simple systems. One small habit done every day beats a perfect plan done once. So instead of asking, "How do I change my whole life in 2026?" ask this question. What is the one habit that will make everything else easier? One habit, one decision, one standard. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier. Maybe it's daily movement. Maybe it's reading 10 pages. Maybe it's learning one skill. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's cutting one bad habit. One thing, every day. That's how real change begins.
2026 is not a sprint. It's a quiet, disciplined walk where most people quit because no one is watching. But your future is built in the moments when no one is clapping. The workouts no one sees, the studying when others are sleeping, the discipline when motivation disappears, the choices you make when quitting would be easier. That's where 2026 is won. You don't need to impress anyone this year. You need to keep promises to yourself, because self-trust is everything. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your confidence weakens. And every time you keep one, your power grows. So, start 2026 with small promises and keeping them. Not a perfect year, a real one. Some days you'll win, some days you'll struggle, some days you'll feel lost. That's normal. The goal is not perfection, the goal is progress. Now, look at your environment. If you start 2026 with the same distractions, the same toxic inputs, the same time-wasting habits, you'll fight yourself every day. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your environment. So clean it. Clean your room. Clean your phone. Clean your social media. Clean your schedule. Protect your attention, because your attention is your life. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. It's choosing your future over your comfort. 2026 will test you. There will be days you want to quit, days you doubt yourself, days you feel behind. That moment, when quitting feels easiest, is where your new identity is formed. Keep going anyway. You don't need to announce your goals. Move in silence. Let results speak, because confidence is built quietly. 2026 doesn't owe you anything. No one is coming to save you. And that's not bad news. That's power. It means your life is in your hands. So, start 2026 with intention, with discipline, with courage. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. Because the best way to start 2026 is to stop delaying your life. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are one decision away from a completely different year. Now, before you leave, pause for a second. Ask yourself honestly, what is one habit I will start today to change my 2026? Write it in the comments. Not for me, for you. If this video gave you clarity, if it made you think differently, hit the like button so this message reaches someone who needs it. Share this video with one person who keeps saying next year will be different. And if you want real motivation, no fake hype, just discipline, growth, and honesty, subscribe and stay with this journey. 2026 is coming. The question is, will you meet it prepared? I'll see you in the comments.